his friends and family members of talent were not allowed to wear masks if they were at ringside for tapings at the Performance Center. He states that several people in attendance contacted him to say that they were not allowed.
From what I had heard, they were bringing in those non-talent people throughout the show so that the in-ring talent wouldn't even notice.
Yeah. So we have random people coming in who aren't even part of WWE. They're allegedly... No, they weren't all being tested. We know that. They even said that they aren't.
No.
They said they were being tested
all their
afterward.
people. They just do the we're going to check your temperature.
Yeah, they do the temperature check. So,
yeah.
So during the TV taping...
I'm tipping my hat to that company because at least
testing. Well, there's been news articles that the AEW testing is also the lackluster testing.
Florida.
So, yeah, I know. I know. That's...
They're all dollar store tests down there.
And I've also heard that some of the tests aren't the immediate ones or so. I don't know. It doesn't matter, but for sure, one of the people who was in the audience, whether it was Raw, SmackDown, or whatever, I don't know. Maybe they tape them all together. I don't know what they do anymore. Did test positive for COVID-19 after they were there. And they're letting in outside people who, again, are friends and family members. They're not just random outside people. But just because you're a friend or family member doesn't mean you don't have COVID.
Right, yeah.
And they aren't allowed to wear masks. They should at least have the option.
Hey, it's just a small preview for the Trump rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma tomorrow.
Again,
they say they'll be handing out masks, but I doubt anybody's going to be wearing them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So just, again, scary, sad shit. Scary, sad. It's the world we live in is scary, sad shit.
Yep. Oh, Kevin Owens is backed out. He's not going to any more shows until this is all done now.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I heard that, too. He's
going to go hang out with
Sami Zayn. Yeah, exactly.
God, let him show up in AEW.
Basically, tell us some good news.
All right. According to PW Insider, New Japan Pro Wrestling held a set of Lions Break Collision TV tapings Saturday in the Los Angeles area. The show was a closed set with social distancing rules in place and had about 9 or 10 matches were filmed. Dave Marquez Championship Wrestling from Hollywood handled production for the show that featured 11 matches in total. The roster featured American talent, as there's still a closed border, including former MLW champion Tom Lawler, that filthy boy. Let's hope he's not too filthy. I don't want to see his name coming up on the list.
Yeah, let's keep him off the list.
Making his debut for the Japanese company, which is fucking awesome. Good for you. MLW was aware of Tom Lawler's appearance for New Japan beforehand. Others who wrestled were Carl Fredericks, Mysterioso, Alex Coughlin, Clark Connors, Rocky Romero, TJP.
Oh!
Yeah, and Jeff Cobb. No word yet on when these matches will air, but New Japan will return to live shows in Japan this past Monday with the New Japan Cup starting this past Tuesday and running through July 3rd.
Well, thankfully, none of those were on the negative list.
Yes.
I'm happy to see Rocky Romero. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, at first I was like, it's in Los Angeles. I'm like, oh, okay. It makes sense. You got to get your American talent some work somehow.
Right? Why not?
It's good on him.
Now to end up the show, Pasty, we have some comings and goings here. Major League Wrestling has announced the return of Selena De La Renta.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Selena is now under an exclusive MLW contract. MLW noted that Selena had acquired a promoting and managing license, and she made her return on this week's episode of Pulp Fusion.
Yes. AEW signed Abaddon. The goth agitator appeared on AEW Dynamite, defeating Anna Jay on Dynamite this week. Abaddon is only about a year into her pro wrestling career, working primarily on the West Coast with Denver, Colorado's Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling. Abaddon checks the boxes AEW needs in that division right now. She has a look, a scary fucking look.
A really creepy look.
Like, if they're not trying to get Bray Wyatt to say, fuck WWE, I want to go to AEW and have a real Sister Abigail, I don't know what they're doing. She has a presence in the ring, she's capable in ring, and she has it, which means she's a 8-foot tall, 350-pound muscular man in Vince's eyes. They shouldn't screw this up. The women's division needs more talent. She should be a good addition, and this can help grow and build herself as well. And I saw her debut match. Very impressive. I love the entrance. I love the paint. And then you see her without the paint, and you're like, holy shit, she's good at what she does.
Oh, yeah. She's got the paint. She's got the contacts.
Two different contacts, yeah.
She's got
it's so, disturbing when you have two different contacts like that.
You know, when you grow up on the res and you see res dogs and they all have two different kinds of eyes, you're kind of used to that. Res folk know what I'm talking about. You all know the res dogs. They always have the two different eyes.
Yeah. One of my friends had an Alaskan Malamute or a Husky or something, and it had two different colored eyes. That was cool. But, yeah.
Also on AEW Dino Night. Dino Night.
It's all about Luchasaurus.
I'm telling you. Ricky Starks dropped a TNT title match to Cody on the show. Tony Khan announced Ricky Starks had been signed to an AEW contract, saying, "Thank you, Starkman Jones, for a great effort tonight." While he didn't win the Open Challenge and the TNT title, he opened a lot of eyes on AEW Dynamite. "Thank you, Cody Rhodes and Arn, for nominating a great challenger. I was glad to sanction the match. Now, congrats, Ricky. You earned it." Starks is previously a member of the NWA roster and former NWA TV champion.
Good on him. I guess Cody's been having quite a few good matches defending his TNT title weekly, as it should. I like that it's open challenge title, so the rankings don't have to come into a factor. Yeah. Good. Now let's get into the injury report, which is very short, thankfully. Unfortunately, it involves Edge. Who probably shouldn't be wrestling 45-minute matches,
Probably not.
Although at the same time, I wouldn't doubt if this was some kind of a storyline dealio, just to keep him out. Because the way Orton went after Christian, and now it lines up with stuff.
Also, at the same time, let's be honest, that 45-minute match, I didn't watch it, but if it's anything like the one before, I mean, that wasn't 45 minutes of a match. They had like 5 10-minute matches that they edited together.
Yeah.
Come on.
And a lot of heavy breathing sessions. WWE has confirmed Edge suffered a torn tricep during the greatest wrestling match ever against Randy Orton. Why wouldn't they save that match title for Saudi Arabia? Just seems like something that would belong there.
Well, because they can't go to Saudi Arabia this year.
They're still planning on it.
I can almost guarantee you that's why. That's probably something they had planned for Saudi Arabia, and they're like, "Oh shit, we can't go this year. Fuck it."
Well, for everything I heard, it's still planned to happen this year. So
it's not happening. They don't have a say. I mean, they don't have a say in it. Let's just be honest. It's not happening. There's no way international travel is going to be opened up that big before the end of the year. Yeah. X.
The Rated R superstar reportedly suffered a tear in his right arm while doing retakes for the taped match earlier this month at the WWE Performance Center.
Oh, don't break kayfabe on us, Pasty. Retakes? No way. I like how he got injured during the retakes.
I know.
Like, not the actual match.
Right. Just do it fucking once. WWE's announcement revealed Edge has already undergone successful surgery and is back home rehabbing. There's no official timetable on his return as of this writing, because he's expected to be out of action for around 8 months or so. Edge, why did you even come back? Didn't you know this was going to happen? We all kind of knew this was going to happen, Edge. Everybody knew that you being gone for so long wasn't good for your body, even though you've been taking care of it. You haven't been wrestling like that. And
right.
It's WWE.
2 45-minute matches.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, I think him being out for 8 months or so will probably actually help the character, because then he can go away for a while, and then it can be a big deal again. And I think at this point in his career, just like The Undertaker, like Sting, like other folks, it's best to have him in short spurts.
It is.
But I would say, and like you mentioned earlier, not for an Orton thing, but to elevate younger talent would be the best thing I would use him for.
I don't think anybody cares about a story between two old guys who peaked years ago.
I mean, it depends on who it is. You give me Hulk Hogan, Undertaker at this point, I'll fucking watch it.
Oh, man.
I'll watch it live.
I'll watch it through, like, cracks in the fingers in my hands.
I'll watch it live.
Front row? You gonna pay for those tickets?
No, I'm not paying for the tickets unless the whole show is fucking that good.
That's the whole show.
But I'm saying
it's that
legit,
match and retakes.
Like legit in the ring, they'll sell it, you know. I mean, just look at Hogan Rock back at WrestleMania 18. It's like neither one of them
Sting in a WWE cinematic match could be fun.
That'd be very fun. I'd be down on it.
I even would have been down for like Hogan McMahon at Mania in a cinematic match.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, you can put almost anybody in a cinematic match, and if you do it correctly,
so can we
not
have
45
Goldberg
minutes
versus
of Edge
Undertaker again?
If with edits, shit, yeah, that would have been way better edited, don't you think?
It couldn't have been worse.
For sure. For sure. That's it, Pacey.
That's it. We got through it. The whole show, the whole kit and caboodle. We've reached the end of our list, but the list won't end this week. So make sure you tune in next week as we pick up where we left off and probably predict for something or something. I don't know.
We'll probably we'll probably have a list next week, and I'm not talking about this list. I think we're going to have a list because I don't think there's anything to predict coming up.
Can we make a list of the worst people on the list?
No, that seems too easy. We'll have a list. We'll have something. We'll have something. We'll have a game. We'll have a top 10. We'll have something. It's going to be good. Hey, tune in next week. It's going to be good.
Yeah. Yeah. Tune in.